Nice. Orlando,
Did he put it up? Okay.
yeah, we put the link on.
Okay. Thank you very much for joining me, Cole.
No, you're most welcome, brother. You're most welcome.
This is going to be different from the usual Drunken Streamers. But this was a special
No, man, it's
request
not going to be that much difference.
For the guys that are actually very interested in this match.
Well, it's going to be a good match, let me tell you that. We've got two, we're playing for VTRN, obviously. I hope there's no controversy about us streaming this match.
Yeah,
but,
that said, thank you
to... private party, nobody can come in here. We're not going to share our stuff, and luckily we know there's a delay from streaming to YouTube, so it's not, we're not going to give anybody a fair unfair advantage. That's not what we're about. We don't roll like that.
No, thanks to LGD for allowing this. It shows good faith from them, and
absolutely.
Okay, let's have a look at the team lists for veterans, if I can get there.
Well, I'm looking at the list at this point in time, and for VTRN we've got Kutzer, Dylan Stevens, George, Kondo, and Twaksok. Now, this is our default T5 team, and they've been doing very well in the T5 so far.
Yeah.
I don't know how many of our games have been streamed, but looking at the LGD lineup, it's also a strong LGD lineup. One of the names that I don't know, I see we're still waiting for one guy, but one of the names that I'm not familiar with is the A50495.
Yeah, look, it's LGD, it's legendary. Seen all these names in the public servers many times. Encountered them a few times in matches as well. There's not much more we can say about LGD.
Well, they're good shooters.
Yeah. Grim Striker, A5 for short. Yeah, I've played with him a few times. Clown, obviously we know, and then Bloodhound XDPS.
Yeah, Bloodhound we know.
Yeah.
No, I might have run across A5 a couple of times that I just didn't realize it. I mean, I'm so busy getting my ass kicked every game that I play. But I play this game in good faith. I play this game with, when I get up at night and I switch off my PlayStation, I get into bed, I feel content with myself for playing a good game, as opposed to, just trying to prove anything to anyone. I'm not playing Battlefield to prove anything to anyone. I'm playing it because the Battlefield community at this point in time is a marvelous community. Yeah, obviously there's the rotten apples here and there. People think they're smart and whatnot. But other than that, good bunch of people.
Yeah, no, I agree, 100%. And speaking from a veteran point of view, I mean, we do have a competitive element, but we primarily social still.
Yes.
This just adds a extra dimension to being part of a clan. You know, that it adds to the whole vibe that you do have that competitive part.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we still have good, clean fun, but we do have a competitive side as well. I mean, I myself play, the rush games and the conquest games for the seasons, and I just don't think I wouldn't play T5. I'm not good enough to play T5.
Yeah, these are our guys that run the game on T5 and that know each other. I actually had the opportunity to play with them against MRUS, and
Yes.
it's just wonderful that the way that these guys actually know where they are. sort of there's not much communication going on, but they know exactly where they are. And of course,
Well,
Bradaloo comes in for LGD.
yeah, no, definitely. Okay, so everybody is in there, but now while we're on the topic, you know, there's three other players in the VTRN group. Let me tell you, those three players, Bondo, Dwaksak, and Kutser. If you in a party with those guys and you're on any server, I don't care what server it is, but you got your fail gat. Play with these guys.
Yeah, no, there's
you definitely gonna pee yourself at least once or twice.
Yeah, there's no sort of shortage of fighting games when you are with that bunch.
Absolutely. And I mean, as for the other half of veterans, they're all my brothers. We all brothers in arms, all playing and enjoying the same game. So, absolutely, kudos. I mean, I've stuck to VTRN since day one, and I would not leave this clan for anything. I mean, we young guys, we old guys, we middle-aged guys, everybody is lekker, man.
Yeah, it's quite a mix of characters, I have to admit that.
Absolutely.
Vruchtevlieg, I'm going to ask you to help me with the camera work here. It's the first time I've actually operated this. I was given a suggestion to stick to first person and third person.
First person is actually quite nice. You can start doing the first person as soon as the people start playing. I would though press the options button. Once you press the options button, you see there you press R2 to go to display. Get off the camera, okay, go to display. And go right to the bottom, there's a player death transition. Switch that to the closest squad.
Okay, we sort of missed there to... Okay.
And then you press the square again.
Yeah.
Now if you press triangle, you're gonna go to Kutser. And from him, and then as the player dies, it will automatically switch to the next closest player.
Okay.
Which on my screen is currently Dylan. Me personally, I prefer free cam. I pull out a little bit and I hover above the objectives. I can clearly see where everybody is. I see the VTRN guys going to the left. Oh, they got taken out by A5.
Okay, I'm on Dylan at the moment, who's gone 2 for 0, and they seem to be running very well together on Alpha.
Yeah.
We'll concentrate for a while on VTRN, and then we'll switch over to LGD.
Well, like I said, I'm currently running free cam here above Alpha, and I'm looking at Grim Striker, A5, and Hookworm. And these guys just cleaned up at Alpha. They taking Alpha. But I see Bloodhound just fell at the hands of Dylan Stevens. It seems like there's a little bit of a scuffle at Bravo. But I see Bravo is being taken by the veteran boys. Oh, and it's going back for LGD.
We are losing objective.
Looking at the scores are very tight at this point in time. Veteran 16, LGD 13. This is going to make for a good game. This is both sides are brilliant. Both good sides. Yeah, I'm trying to be as neutral as possible at this point in time. I don't want to come up with the veteran boys, even though they are my boys, you know.
We have taken objective.
Unlucky by Dylan over there. Let's have a look at A5. Very close to the Alpha flag, him and Clown.
Yes, I see A5 and Clown is on the Alpha flag, and Dylan Stevens is coming through a passage there. Oh,
okay, let's get to Dylan.
They actually missed each other.
Oh, unlucky Dylan. Well done by Clown over there.
Dylan. Very well done.
Let's have a look at
I thought for a
We have taken
moment,
objective butter.
he was gonna get that alpha flag on his own. Well, I see they're going for Bravo flag. And they've neutralized butter. And we have butter. Now we can have toast again.
We have taken
Ooh,
objective
somebody's aiming
butter.
there with a rocket gun. Rocket gun!
Very well done to
See Bloodhound and Grimstreaker, they're hovering around Bravo flag. They've got George.
Yeah, I'm on George at the moment.
Three versus one. Oh, George fell. George fell at the hands of Bloodhound.
Okay. It's good to on the way to Bravo, but it's busy at Bravo.
I see it's very busy at Bravo.
Back at Alpha, which is also going to be busy, but it's been taken by Pondo. Pondo guys. Go back to Dylan. Very well done.
See A5. Unlucky A5. Dylan got him there, but Bloodhound came back and took Dylan. I see the
Still
headshots
Bloodhound
are
for a
flying.
while.
Yeah, looking
Okay,
at the scoreboard, Bloodhound definitely seems to be, well, Grim Striker 8-0. 8-0. Grim Striker is having a lovely game. Absolutely lovely game. Ah, I see we've got Bradaloo.
Bradaloo's doing very well, yeah.
Bradaloo. Now Bradaloo's having 5 for 5. I don't know, I was thinking it's Bookworm. I read someone's name as Bookworm.
It's probably
I don't know.
Bloodhound.
I think it was Bradaloo.
Well, it seems to be 1 for 1 at the moment here. Back on Bradaloo.
Well, LGD has taken the lead by 4 tickets at this point. Most of them hanging there on Alpha. Veteran boys
We are
need to
losing
take Bravo
objective
now.
butter.
They've got Bradaloo running to contest at Bravo. But Bravo being taken by the veteran boys at this point. It's just me, or am I saying at this point too much?
No, it's better that you say something. I'm generally the
No,
quiet
no,
one. We're
no,
back on
no.
Bravo with Dylan.
Ooh, from
Is he
behind,
gonna
from
pull the
behind,
revive? Well done, Dylan. But there's a whole lot
We have
coming
lost
into Bravo.
objective Charlie.
There is. I see A5 is hanging back between, okay, well, Pondo and George currently fighting here on Alpha. A5 was hanging back, giving Grim Striker the opportunity. I don't know if he was in the building himself, but he did pop up there and clean up a little bit, but veteran boys do have Alpha. Alpha and Bravo at this
We are
stage.
losing objective apples.
45-47. A very tight game so far. Mere 3 ticket difference between the two of this, and this is going to be good. This is definitely going to be a nail biter.
We have taken objective apples.
Veteran boys going for Charlie flag,
Okay, let's
and
get
the
back
LGD
onto
guys going
tabletop.
for Bravo.
Let's have a look at
See
what Pondo's
Clown-
doing there.
Clown.
We have taken objective Charlie.
Seems that veterans wanted to come from
We
Charlie
have
to
lost
Alpha
objective
flag,
butter.
Yeah, I'm
but
with
Clown was waiting
Pondo
for
on
them.
Alpha.
Here's some of the guys now.
But that's the way they run. They run very, very well together. This
There we go. Well done, George, getting A5 there.
We have
Alpha
lost
flag
objective
and
Charlie.
well, LGD grabbing Charlie flag and protecting Bravo flag at the same time.
it's a nice little route taken by Dylan, using the environment very, very well as usual. On
As
Charlie
usual,
flag,
Dylan-
very, very good use
Dylan,
of the
Dylan has a
environment.
gift. Dylan
We
definitely
are
has a
losing
gift.
objective apples.
I mean, how many times have people came up and made
taken
accusations,
objective Charlie.
accusations that Dylan is actually using the Cronus? I for a fact know that Dylan does not. not because he's a member of my clan, but he's an exceptional player. Absolutely, he knows exactly where to go and what to do, and he's a straight shooter. Definitely a straight shooter.
Oh. Still very, very close. LGD does have the advantage. Try and get onto Bloodhound over here who's pushing. Got Pondo for company. Pondo takes him out. Back to Clown who's sitting on that alpha flag.
Just probably need to
it's getting even closer. There's a 3-ticket difference at the moment.
Oh, that's not bad.
We have taken objective apples.
Close enough. Just need to get on the stream as well. I don't know if anybody's watching and throwing comments, and we're not answering to those comments.
Well, apologies in advance. It is our first stream
We have taken
together.
objective butter. We have lost objective apples.
And it's too close to call at the moment. There's... Oh, okay, here we go.
Halfway there, the enemy
Is
has
it
the upper hand.
VTRN pulling slightly ahead there.
We have lost
Nice.
objective Charlie.
78 to 68.
First down, let me just make sure, you know.
Oh,
Nice, James. Say, Battle Bros, who's this? Yaku or Skelly?
no, this is...
Got somebody watching us.
Vlieg and Diamond SA. The Battle Bros couldn't
Yeah,
make
no,
it tonight.
we the streamers. I see Battle Bros are actually
We are
one
losing
of our
objective
viewers. We've got 5 viewers at this point in time. Welcome everybody. Thanks for giving us a watch.
We have lost objective apples.
Absolutely lekker having you guys here with us.
Oh.
Right, and back to the action.
But
I'll give the
Alpha's
comments.
going to be contested 1v1 over here. Twaxuk and Bradley. Bradley gets the better of Twaxuk.
We have taken objective apples.
Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with your camera work. Looking at the stream, it looks perfect.
I'm not doing any free cam. I haven't had any practice, so I'm just going to take it easy. In the center,
Absolutely, that's one.
lots of...
Oh, I missed something. VTRN has actually taken the lead.
Yeah, there's about a
Wow.
10-ticket lead at this stage. Currently on Bravo
We are
flag
losing objective Charlie.
with good set.
Well, if there's anybody specifically that you guys want us
We have taken objective butter.
to point first person, guys, just give us a shout out. I've actually got the comments running the side, so we can keep you guys up to date.
Oh, very nicely played by Gutser. Unfortunately, one too many there for him.
We are losing
Have a
objective
look.
butter.
Yes, bros. The LGD is a very strong team, and VTR
We have
boys,
lost
VTRN
objective
boys are
apples.
definitely working hard, but they're doing exceptionally
We
well
have taken
tonight.
objective
If
butter.
I'm not mistaken, this first T5 on Novel this is not Novel Nights, on this specific map is only 150 tickets. The other 2 games are actually 200 each.
It's LGD busy on Charlie flag. Getting it locked down right now. But there are a few veterans
We have taken
lurking there in the
objective Charlie.
shadows.
Yes, Summerstorm, the gap in points is getting a little bit bigger. Obviously, I want to jump up and down. You know, my team's winning there, but we're running a very neutral game tonight. So I'm on the fence. Oh, the gap is actually closed now.
We have taken
So
objective Charlie.
yeah, absolutely wonderful game at this point. And there I said it again. At this point,
This
met
point.
ander woorde.
Yeah, very well done to both teams
have
at this
lost
stage.
objective
Is
Charlie.
Gutser on the Alpha flag. Pretty much alone. No, he's got company there.
We have taken objective apples.
And then if we can have a look maybe at that Bravo flag. Yeah, it's a very busy Bravo flag, but it looks like if I can get to Pondo, we'll have a better look. Yeah.
We have lost
I
objective
see Pondo
apples.
and Kutzer on the Bravo flag. The Bravo
Yeah.
flag being taken by the veteran boys. Absolutely beautiful, blocking the domination. That's something that you do not want to give away in this tournament. Is you do not want to give total domination away. Because let me tell you one thing. Once all 3 flags are capped, those tickets run.
We are losing objective
They
Charlie.
run. And the scores are tied at 106 each.
Right. Grimstrike and Bloodhound are very, very well on the Bravo flag. Still doing well.
We control all objectives.
And LGD currently taking the lead almost.
A very
almost having
late
a
push. Very quickly for Charlie flag.
run. Oh goodness me.
We have lost objective
A
Charlie.
one-on-one there. Pondo has the last laugh. But great run of play by Bloodhound there.
Absolutely. Well,
We have taken
we've got
from the
Bradley
side
running
there.
here from Bravo towards Alpha side. Bloodhound already there. Grimstriker ticking out. Oh, seems, yeah, no, he took out Kutzer there. Bloodhound got Dylan Stevens. Ticket count 110 BTRN, 125 LGD. LGD pulled out a miracle and those
We have
tickets
taken
started to
objective
run.
Charlie.
Very well done. I'm going to switch back to the
We
VTRN
have
guys
taken
at the
objective
bottom
butter.
there.
Good news, lads. We're taking the objective.
Well,
Some
they're
trucks
busy
like
grabbing
running at Charlie,
flag and,
yeah.
let's see if they can actually. Oh, they're not going to manage a total domination. We've got Bloodhound. Bloodhound fell.
Charlie flag.
Bloodhound's still up
We
there.
are losing objective Charlie.
Yes, and Clown. Clown and Pondo going at it.
Let's get our
Oh, ring around the rosy bush there, eh?
Oh,
Oh, well done. Whoever had that incendiary Pondo, well done, brother. That was absolutely
We have
marvelous
lost
play from
objective
Pondo
butter.
there.
back on the Alpha flag with
Got the
Kutzer.
flag, Pondo. Oh, Bradley got
And
Pondo.
then the ominous music starts. It's still pretty close, but LGD's got the upper
We have
hand
taken
for sure.
objective apples.
They definitely have the upper hand at this stage, and yes, it looks like they are likely going to take this first round. Luckily, this is not a drunken stream tonight, so I'm not losing my money in singing songs.
Let's have a look at Charlie flag if we can get close by LGD pushing up. Veteran trying to push
BTR is
down.
working very hard to
Yeah.
close the ticket count, which they have managed to do. It was actually, there was almost a 20 ticket difference earlier, and it has now changed back
We are
down to
losing
9.
objective Charlie.
Clown and
So the veteran boys are
A5
doing
retaking
very
A5. A flag, yeah.
We have taken objective apples.
Bravo flag being taken by Bradley. George coming on the corner here. Oh, well done, George. Well done, George. Oh, I didn't see
Some
that.
of the veteran
I
guys
didn't
here.
see that.
With
I didn't see
Charlie.
where Grimstriker was. But he got the best of George.
We have taken
Oh, a
objective
few
Charlie.
one-on-ones there, but veterans seem to have gotten the better of that. Let's go back to LGD. We're going
We
to
have
push
taken
that
objective
flag.
butter.
Oh, there's actually quite a fair delay between the actual stream and the YouTube. Eh? Close to 10-second delay. That's very well done. I'm just looking at this to see the comments.
We have lost objective Charlie.
7 viewers, welcome guys.
As I said, there's there's quite an interest from VTRN specifically with regards to this match. Our T5 team has been doing very, very well, better than expected, much better than expected.
Capping Alpha and Bravo at the same time, but a little bit too little, too late.
And there they come.
We're looking at 148, 132. If VTRN wins this, I'll take off my underpants.
They need to leave your bets.
Close.
Oh, 2 on 1 over there.
Oh. Well played, LGD. You guys deserve this win. I don't think the VTRN boys gave it to you all that easy. They definitely worked very hard. And if I'm not mistaken, this is actually the first round that they've lost in this tournament, in the T5 tournament so far. Looking at the best squad, we've got the veterans as the best squad.
Yeah.
They played a very good game.
16-point difference. Absolutely. It was very, very close.
Well, Dylan Stevens 32-22, Twaxok 10-17, Pondo 34-26, Kutcher 12-22. I think he was running support or something. And then we have George 18-26. Now Brad Lou and Bloodhound 25-23, 32-23 irrespectively. These guys played Grimstriker 37-15.
Very nice.
That guy was on fire. He was on fire. LGD outplaying VTRN in the first round, which is going to make the second round.
That's going to be
just
even
as good
more.
To watch.
Yeah, it's going to be even. But I see it's a domination. Yeah,
I think
Sinai.
I think the veterans are going to sit down now, and they're going to strategize. They're going to absolutely. They were so close. This was so close.
Because it was pretty much back and forth. Very close match. And you can see there's not a huge gap in the KDs. It's just that I think the Grim Striker made a difference there. He was the standout in that round.
Yeah, well, Summerstorm definitely supporting LGD. Sisson Yes, Brian, that was an absolute close game. Absolutely close game. Two absolutely marvelous teams, and sure, yeah, what can we say? Now, my prediction for the second round is that Bravo. Yeah. Ooh, sorry about that. Bravo is actually, I think Bravo is going to be taken by someone, and it's going to be the least contested flag on this map. I see we've got.
Okay, so you reckon the Bravo flag is not going to be that important? It's going to be between Charlie and Alpha?
No, it's definitely going to be important, but most of the fighting, I've got this funny feeling, is going to be between Alpha and Charlie. Yeah.
Okay. Trying to get my camera to move, but it doesn't want to really move on free cam. It doesn't go in or out.
Oh, I think we had the same problem with someone before. If you press your options button, just look at your camera speed. Options being
they're both on
this
50%.
Press L2. Oh yeah, you are there. Both on 50.
Yeah. Let's see if there's a difference there.
Then I think you're on tabletop, not on free cam. Oh yeah, that's tabletop that you're on now.
Yeah, I see it goes very slowly, a slight little movement if I press F.
Oh, whoa. I just saw your camera speed being on 0.
Did you see it being on 0? Okay, that's very true.
Yes, I did.
Okay, yeah, that helps. It just feels like I'm on I can actually put it a bit slower. That's okay. We're looking at the Bravo objective. Look, this is a difficult flag, especially for domination, and of course the Charlie flag.
Yes,
and there's like a little no man's land over here. So
yeah,
technically speaking, one could hold this flag and sort of just defend while you go 2 versus 2 between Alpha and Charlie, but that's really the case in a game like this.
Well, if this happens, you've got one guy defending Bravo, and you send 2 to Charlie and 2 to Alpha. I mean, you're utilizing your whole squad, yes. But now the other issue being that if all of them are going to wait on Charlie, they're going to tap 2, they're going to run to Alpha, tap 2, and they're going to run to Bravo. And only by that time, I mean, them having 2 flags now, tickets counting off, you've got the whole team on Bravo, which means that somewhere nothing's happening, and I don't know, that doesn't sound too grand. I think they're restarting the server. I see one of the LGD guys was out for a while.
Okay, well, it gave me an opportunity to fix some of the camera settings so we can have a better look at the map. We all know this map. This was probably the first map we all played on the beta test. So this is the one that we saw first of all.
Summerstorm, yes.
Yeah.
We are definitely hoping this round is just as good as the previous. As a matter of fact, we're hoping for a better game. I mean, how can you really make it better than it was? That's let's see what these guys do. I see both teams are full, so there'll probably be a immediate spawn. Alright, I've got my free cam running. I have eyes on all 3 objectives. Alright.
Okay, cool. If we can just give us a while I'm busy playing around here with this thing.
Oh, you're playing around that to get the perfect speed.
Yeah, I'm
for
trying
yourself.
to get the speed right here.
What I love about FreeCam is that if you toggle the R3 button left and right and up and down, obviously, the slower you move it, the softer you move it, the softer the slower the camera moves. PlayStation has really come a ways from where it was with the PlayStation 1 being progressive buttons. And yeah, absolutely lovely. I see the different boys.
Yeah, very well done. A good push there from... Yeah, it was basically from Bravo Alpha. They're gonna get stopped at Charlie by Bloodhound.
Well, they contested Alpha. Somebody contested Alpha, but Alpha is now in the hands. Bravo being taken by LGD.
Still on Bloodhound. I see Newcomb Darren, the leader of LGD, has come in as a substitute. Doing that holding role at... Yeah, he's doing that holding role at Bravo, pushing from the side.
Oh, Bravo being contested.
And there he's had a good look at them.
Absolutely wonderful. The Trim boys running, and they're getting Bravo back. Oh, something happened there at Bravo. I missed the action.
It was Newcomb Darren who moved off the flag and sniped the 2 guys off. Very good play.
Well done, well done, well done.
Just gonna stay with him for a little bit.
We have taken objective butter.
Yeah, I see what he's doing. He's running. He's running into the mountain.
In the mountains,
and then using the rocks as cover, where he's got line of sight on Charlie.
Okay.
And they're running a total domination.
Total
LGD
domination. Looking for VTRN.
domination.
Here they are. They're at the Charlie flag.
Hey,
with
Dragon
Dylan.
brother, how are you?
We have taken objective Charlie.
We did it, lad!
I'm going to switch quickly to tabletop to see where everyone is. Yeah, it's
Well,
going a bit
we've still
crazy.
got Nuke Darren.
Yeah, no, he's going to hold it
covering Charlie.
from the
Oh, somebody saw him.
There he is.
Somebody saw him. Oops, he's got the, dropped the one, dropped the second.
We control all
Oh,
objectives.
no, he dropped
Darren
everyone.
absolutely
Awesome play.
wasted everyone.
Awesome play. Very,
Well
very well
done.
done. And I think he's going to be the difference here on this flag. Because he's keeping it by himself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Veteran hopefully going to try and regroup over here. You know, in a case like this, it's just better just to calm down, choose a flag and go for it, and then just, you know, work your way up there.
We have taken objective
Absolutely.
Charlie.
But I'm keeping a close eye on you from Darren here. Oh, somebody aimed at him with a rocket gun. Unfortunately, they did not manage to get him out.
Nicely played by George. Gonna take Alpha. It's got good support.
Is that a rocket gun or a field gun that's being used?
We have
No,
taken
it
objective
must be a
apples.
rocket gun. Bit of a
No, it
push
was
by
only-
VTRN here. The veterans sort of finding their form again here a bit. Nicely played by Dylan there, and Clown.
Interesting fact, looking at the veterans, is Rush wasn't necessarily the strongest game mode. They have done very well in the T5 series
The enemy controls all
up to now,
objectives.
and but it seems to me that LGD has a lot of experience on specifically this domination part. With Newcomb Darren absolutely, you know,
Yeah.
wasting the guys. Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
cycle
see here
through.
he was eventually taken out.
Yeah, I see Twaki has also decided to give him a go. Darren takes him out, unfortunately. I'm going to cycle through the VTRN guys a bit. Dylan
See,
working hard as usual.
veterans actually had him, but Newcomb Darren is back.
Ah, no, he's
Contesting B flag.
We have lost objective butter.
And it seems that LGD might get total domination again.
The enemy controls all objectives.
okay. Let's see what Newcomb Darren is doing on the Bravo flag. He's locked it down pretty much by himself.
Halfway there, we have the upper hand.
Yes, he has. Yes, he has. I see he's not running back to the same spot. He has changed his strategy from the previous life that he's spent.
Twaxak has
he's
decided
still moving
to go take him on 1 versus 1 over there. Unfortunately,
Grimstriker spawned on
yeah,
him.
he spawned on him
it's-
and gave him absolutely no chance.
No,
Let's go
he
back on
suppressed
George.
while Newcomb Darren took the death shots.
Running squad for Alpha.
I see the LGD guys are absolutely dominating the veteran boys at this point. Yeah. Alpha flag
And
being
just the
taken.
kills not going in there, and there's not 2 versus 1 here at Alpha. Well done, George.
Well-
Nicely done.
Very well
manages
done,
to
but
get
he's
one
got
of them.
Grimstriker coming around the
Yeah,
corner
he's
there.
got another
have
guy
taken
around the
objective
corner there.
apples.
Oh, yes,
Oh,
nice
well
with the pistol.
done, well done.
Bit of a fight
Absolutely.
back coming from VTRN.
Newcomb Darren still holding down the fort here at the Bravo flag.
We are
But
losing
now it's
objective
2
Charlie.
versus 1 flag.
Systems under attack!
Puts it on Charlie. Got Bloodhound.
2 versus 1 is just not going to be enough for these guys to get back into this match. I mean, you're looking at a 90 ticket difference.
Yeah, it's a big difference. It was a bit of a shell shock maybe in the beginning.
He's
Oh.
absolutely dominating with this rifle of his.
Kutzer was
Looking
he
at
suppressing from
14 for
Charlie.
one.
Yeah. Don't even know what the scores are. Back at Newcomb, Darren, patrolling Bravo flag. You can see he's got a view all the way
No,
around
it's
here.
absolutely open view on basically everything.
So, and then that just lets the guys flank from the bottom here. There's Clown on his way to Alpha.
Grim Striker, you know, the veteran boys were flanking, trying to flank to get around the back to go to Charlie flag, but the LGD boys were just waiting for him around the corner.
Upstairs over there, but got taken out by 3 VTRN guys. See, now they have to watch. Old Brad over there is taking them out from the distance, so even if you do take the flag, you're under suppression by the sniper.
We had Clown here who took out Dylan, where Dylan took out A5.
Clown ran
Well
into
done,
George and Dylan.
George going for the revive here. There we go, he's got Pondo.
Got the revive. They've got a chance here, but there's been guarded by 2 legendary guys there. Cloud and Grim.
3.
Oh,
Third one spawned in just as you said.
still 1 versus 1. George still alive, but he's going to get either flanked. Yeah, George made a run for it and made it. He's on Alpha flag. He's got plenty of company. All he needs is some support.
Charlie flag being contested there.
Okay.
We have
Switch to
taken
Charlie
objective
flag.
apples.
The objective is ours! Keep it!
And Pondo.
So this means
And,
we've got 2 legendary. Oh, there we go, in the building, through the window. Oh, nice rocket gun, but not getting that kill. Oh, would have wanted that kill.
And
We are losing
you can
objective
hear that
apples.
sniper going from that flag
Oh, you can.
the whole
oh,
time,
you
the whole time. Surprising he hasn't run out of bullets yet.
He picks his shots very carefully, I've
Yeah,
noticed.
Very, very well played.
We control all objectives.
Clown with a hell
Seems that
rifle.
somebody
Gets taken out
did
by
manage
Pondo.
to get a hit on him.
Yeah, he's got he's
We have
16
lost
for 1,
objective
and
Butter.
they just respawn on him the whole time.
Absolutely. Well, it's a brilliant strategy. One guy looking after Bravo and Charlie. Okay, I was correct in a manner with a prediction that I made that most of the fighting will be going on between Alpha and Charlie.
Oh, now Goodsit gets outmanned over here. It's a 3-1 on the Bravo flag.
Oopsie.
He's got Twaxak as well, but they're sort of filling each other out.
Oh,
Gets
Rocky,
1.
well done, Rocky.
And there's only 1
Rocky
left.
did
If you
get
guys
the
can
1.
get close to him. Oh, shot by Newcomb, Darren. Bloodhound spawns on him.
I'm
And it's
looking
just
at
Twaxak up.
Twaxak now. Oh, challenging Newcomb. He's
Got
got
him.
Newcomb. Oh, Bloodhound.
Bloodhound gets him.
Oh,
No?
oh. There's a fight coming here.
And big shout out
what?
to Ricky Rastus, one of my oldest Battlefield friends, also a member of LGD. Thank you, Ricky, for watching.
Yeah, thank you, brother. Welcome. Rastus. He's on my friends group.
Yeah,
Hey,
very
Rassi.
yes, it's a 2-on-1 at the Bravo flag. Just gonna watch this for a while. And well done to the veterans there. Let's have a look at the Alpha flag.
Well,
We have
we've
taken
got
objective
Twaxak running
Butter.
around the back of Bravo now. Something similar to as what Newcomb Darren was
control
doing,
all
and I mean he had a
objectives.
very good run in this area for quite some time.
We hold all the objectives!
Let's see what
We have
happens.
lost objective
Let's see
Charlie.
if he can look after the flags the way Newcomb Darren did.
Oh,
if he
They're all
does,
pushing for Charlie flag at the moment.
die manne het lekker opgewarm wees. Jy God mal reg vanaand. Die loop is soos 'n straatbraai.
We are losing objective apples.
Rassie.
Position under attack!
is 'n straatbraai sê hy vir my. Okay,
We
ek
have
bring die
lost
kolle,
objective
bring jy die vleis.
Just following
Nee,
Panda,
sommer-
Kutserosa
nee, sommer,
down
Hy
there.
kat van jou huil. Hy kat van jou sê gelukkig.
Oh, very well done. Concentrate a bit on Grim Striker.
We have lost objective
Ooh,
Charlie.
Rassie sê hy bring alles. Wat soek ek? Bottle red heart en 'n fillet steak en aardappelslaai as daai met die gekookte eiers in asseblief. En kyk of se pap en tamatie snoer asseblief.
Trying to find some action over here, probably at Alpha.
We are losing
With
objective
Kutser.
Charlie.
They're attacking! You stand the bay when I come through!
We have lost
Twok
objective
suck.
Charlie.
That's it!
And Newcomb Darren look like they've got their own personal battle over here. Twaxa got the better of him this time.
Nee Rassie, dit hoef nie
Oh,
al te wees
en
nie.
'n
Jy kan my
ugly little
verras met
teabag
enigiets.
there.
Maar daai is op die top van my lys asseblief.
Heavily contested here at Alpha Flag.
Summer, jy
Well
vergeet
done
een
to
van die mal.
VTRN here on this flag. Let's follow them.
Thought we going PJKR, kom Joel en karre rol. Ons moet eers braai Rassie, ons moet eers braai. Jy weet ek sou daai afkorting nou gevat en net heeltemal anders daarso ingesê het. Maar nee, wag, nee, kom ons hou dit by jou weergawe. Kom Joel karre rol klink vir my die beste.
We are losing objective apples.
Trying to get some cameras on the guys at Alpha.
We have taken objective butter.
Oh, dramatic music has started, so the fact that
Yeah, it's gonna be a slow roll down. It was such a good start from LGD. They did so well in the beginning there, and it was just impossible for VTRN to get back. I think it's as simple as that.
Okay, Rassie, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the Volkswagen Beetle en bou ons 'n braai daar in die neus in. En dan sover as wat ons gaan, dan kan ons seker dan nou maar braai en naai en alles. Ja, op die ou Volkswagen.
So yeah,
Subwoofer in het, extra oomph. Let's see now. The veterans have unfortunately lost this game. They gave it a
well
barely
done
less.
to LGD. It was just a very good performance all around there. Newcomb down
Very well
21 for
done.
8.
Yes, absolutely. Nuke Durham absolutely dominating with that
Yeah.
rifle of his from the back there.
And I think that was the difference. A big difference with him coming in there and
Yes,
locking
it did.
down the one flag.
Absolutely.
And
And,
veterans just battled to come back from that.
Yes, Ricky says here on the comments, LGD hard to beat on T5.
Quality all
And
around there.
we know why. Yeah, absolutely. And I mean from the change they made from the first game. And I've got two retarded cats here. But anyway,
Well done to Dylan as well.
yeah.
Great stuff. George played his heart out.
Absolutely.
Good Serrato. Twaxa got a running battle over there. All the guys.
You are most welcome, Summer. Thanks for joining us on the stream.
Yeah.
I hope you have a lovely evening, brother. And Rassi, thanks for the laughs. Thanks for joining the stream.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching and commenting. Guys, like I said before, we did this as neutral as possible. But now that the basic thing is over, I'm just gonna enjoy myself with a little bit of banter. Yeah, you know, LGD, you guys suck, man. You suck. I'm a VTRN boy.
Yeah, that's very well played to LGD, but very well played to VTR, and you guys did us proud as always. Very proud of our
Absolutely, definitely
T5
see you on the
guys.
battlefield.
They are very exciting to watch, and they just go about their business. So we're really very proud of them.
Absolutely, absolutely. No, definitely. I mean, looking where we started, when VTRN was started, after Bros decided that they, you know, I actually respect the choice that Yaku and Scully made at that time, at that given time, and what they envisioned to do was bring the Battlefield community together. But now playing with us in competitions, because I mean the guys who broadcasting and doing everything is the guys who are now going up against. So you've got video footage of absolutely everybody's strategies and the loyalty that the clan has towards each other now. The way we sit now, we are a group of people that it's just there. The chemistry is there. Now we're just going to use it in practice and get to the top. Run with the big dogs. Part of this
Yeah. Look, at the end of the day, I've told many guys and many friends that I've made, it's you play for fun. That you sacrifice your time, you sacrifice your money, your energy, and at the end of the day, it still has to be fun. And that's the main thing. Is we must always remember it's a game. It's always a game, and the moment it's not fun anymore, then you need to maybe consider another hobby or something like that.
Absolutely. One of the words that should not be in the same sentence as game is serious.
Yeah. Look, you'll obviously have your serious moments, and you will get upset, and you will.
Oh no, definitely.
But that's part of being a gamer.
The difference between life and a game is a game has a reset button.
Yeah, life does.
In a game you respawn. Life you don't respawn, brother.
So anyway, I think we need to conclude this. Ons moet maar klaar maak.
Absolutely.
Ons moet maar 'n bietjie klaar maak. Ek dink ek's nou 'n bietjie lus vir 'n game, heb ek.
Yeah, no, definitely. One quick round of TDM. Hopefully we get some of the guys that just played.
Yeah, so I want to thank Vruchtervlieg. I want to thank him very much for joining me at very short notice. Just basically for us to check it out and have a look to see how our T5 guys are doing, and they didn't disappoint us at all. So thank you very much, Vruchtervlieg. You didn't have to do this, but you did it out of your own free will, and that's much appreciated from our side.
I do this out of the kindness of my goeie hart, man.
Nee, ek waardeer. Dis moet lekker. Ek was op my senuwees en jy het baie gehaal.
Yeah, man, jy het moer goed gedoen. I think all the comments that I read, well, not that much people commented, but You know what? I didn't read one comment that said you were a shitty streamer, so well done to you, brother.
Anyway, thanks to everyone for watching, and yeah, well done to
Catch
LGD,
you
and
on the
well done to
battlefield.
VTRN as well. Proud of the guys.
Yeah.
Cheers, good night from me.
Right. Enjoy.